Welcome to another episode of Making Dough Show, where we are obsessed about talking about making dough in the restaurant business. My name is Hengam Stanfield, and my husband and I own 7 restaurants here in San Antonio. And today I want to talk to you about sales projections, projecting sales, going into the future, having a sales target for next week, your next month, and leveraging that number. I'm going to tell you how we calculate it, of course, but that's the number we use to control our cost, whether it's our purchases or our labor cost, as well as that's the number we use to direct our marketing strategies. Again, this is not a sexy topic. I don't think anybody's searching for that on YouTube, but at our level with 7 restaurants, I want to share with you what we do to control our cost and direct our team to hit those numbers every single week, because that's the business we're in. Business is math, as you know. We want to project sales into the future as basic as on a weekly basis for controlling cost. This week, as I'm having this conversation with you, it's a Wednesday. Our people are creating the schedules for next week. They're going to use the sales projection for next week to budget their labor in the scheduling platform we use. You know the basic scheduling platforms. There's the 7 shifts, hot schedules, all the things. You're able to see that percentage of labor that you are scheduling based on people's rates, all the things. The key data point there is the sales projection. And I'm going to tell you how we calculate it. So that's the same number that our people use for their spending budget. We control our purchase percentage as a percentage of sales. Our people have a budget. Depending on the kind of restaurant you have and the kind of food you serve, that percentage could be different. Ours is somewhere between 28 to 29% of our sales is spent in purchases. So they have a budget that they're going to use that budget for truck number 1, truck number 2, truck number 3, to spend that money. Now, granted, during the week, we have to pivot, of course, but that goes back into the way we control our cost, our prime cost, our labor, and our food cost. Starts with sales projection. And it's very simple to do if you have data from past years. So some of our restaurants, we have one restaurant that is 11 years old. We have some restaurants that are 6 months old, right? The 7 restaurants that we have. So this is what we do on a weekly basis. We have a meeting. We call that engineered meeting. We look at all of our numbers. We look at many different numbers, but this one in particular, where we check our month to date sales variance. I hope I've not lost you. Stay with me. This is very simple stuff. This is not actually complicated. This is what it means. As I'm having this conversation with you, what is today? It's June 5th. So we look at sales month to date, June 1st through June 5th of 2024, and comparing it to 2025. And what's the percentage growth? That's the percentage that we use for our sales projection. That number gets updated weekly on our weekly meeting. As I'm again recording this today, it's June 5th, so it's not as relevant as I hope it was going to be for you. But when it's the 16th, when it's the 20th, we're always looking at that month to date rate of growth. So if I know that number, that for example, one of our restaurants is 13% month to date higher than last year, this same month to date period, then I know that the week of, I'm making it up, the week of June 21st through June 30th, that week, hypothetically, last year's sales was X times that 13% sales growth that I mentioned. That's how I get my sales projection for sales of that week this year. I'm projecting because I know that percentage growth month to date over last year this month. I wish you could sit in our meetings. You could see that's just such a simple number. POS gives you that number. You put it in the spreadsheet, and that is a percentage growth we look at. I wanted to invite you to get together with me and a small group of restaurant owners on a Facebook group. That's right. It's a little cheesy, but we're going to get to work. On day 1, we're going to set our sales target for next month, and we're going to reverse engineer all the way to how many more orders we need on a daily, on a weekly basis to hit that sales target. I wanted to be that 10% growth happens for you month after month. What if that was possible? What if we're doing it and I can show how we are doing it? I just wanted to invite you to join. If it works or it doesn't work, it's a free Facebook group. I'm going to have the link down below for you. If this is a topic that you keep saying you don't have time for and you really want to learn more about, I recommend you join. Let's get together and make some dough. Put that in the parking lot. In fact, I didn't want to talk to you about cost control and sales projection. I wanted to talk to you about the importance of setting sales targets, which is a very similar concept. But I use our sales targets to direct our marketing, decision making, and strategies. And that is why, by God's grace and the good strategies that we've had in place, and the obsession with growing sales, which is my top priority as a business owner, we've been able to see some of our stores 10, 15, 20% sales growth. When I want to set sales target numbers for the following month, we are going to set what we call good, better, best sales targets. A good sales target, anything 1-digit percentage growth is good. Better would be 2-digit, over 10%. What's best is over 20% for us. So I can look at next month, again, as I'm having this conversation with you, it's June. Great, I'm gonna look at my next month, the month of July, because I'm already have to think about my ads, I'm gonna think about my promotions, I'm gonna think about my emails, all the things now for next month, if you're following me. So here's what I'm going to do. For my easy math, I'm going to go with my 10%. Great. I know what my sales is for July of last year. So better sales target is 10%. I have my sales target number. Did you see how easy it is? And we're going to create a little marketing system that works for you like a charm month after month. And that way you can plan your next month's all of the emails, all of the promotions. We're going to work together. This is not just a class you attend. This is the one, it's like a workshop. We're going to get together, get work done, grow our sales, because I promise you that solves a lot of your problems. You will sleep better at night having better sales. I promise you that one. You don't need more ideas. Who needs more ideas? What you need is a system that works. And I'm going to share with you how we do it. The system that we have behind the scene running like a little machine to grow our sales. Join, let's get together, do this work, and make some dough.